A secular look at 1 Samuel, stories, morals, and more. Explore 1 Samuel from an academic perspective, uncovering stories, moral dilemmas, and scientific conflicts with modern views. Hey there. I just finished reading the book of 1 Samuel, and I thought I'd share some insights with you. It's quite fascinating when you look at it from a secular or academic perspective. The book is part of the Old Testament and covers a period in ancient Israel's history, focusing on three main characters, Samuel, Saul, and David. But let's dive deeper into some of the themes and stories, and I'll point out a few inconsistencies and issues that might not align with modern moral standards or scientific understanding. Samuel's early life and rise as a prophet. The story begins with Hannah, a woman who couldn't have children. She prays fervently to God for a son and promises to dedicate him to the Lord's service. Eventually, she gives birth to Samuel, who grows up to become a significant prophet and judge. It's a touching story of faith and dedication, but it also raises questions about the role of women and their agency in biblical narratives. The anointing of Saul. As Samuel grows older, the Israelites demand a king to lead them. Like other nations, God instructs Samuel to anoint Saul as the first king of Israel. Saul starts as a promising leader, but struggles with disobedience and mental instability. This part of the story highlights the tension between divine guidance and human leadership, which can be seen as a reflection on the challenges of governing a society. David and Goliath. One of the most famous stories in 1 Samuel is David's victory over Goliath, the giant Philistine warrior. David, a young shepherd, defeats Goliath with a sling and a stone, symbolizing the triumph of faith and courage over brute strength. However, from a historical perspective, there are debates about the existence of such giants and the feasibility of a young boy achieving such a feat. David's rise and Saul's decline. As David gains popularity, Saul becomes increasingly paranoid and tries to kill him. This conflict between Saul and David can be seen as a dramatic narrative, illustrating the complexities of power, jealousy, and destiny. However, it also raises questions about the morality of divine favoritism and the use of violence as a means of resolving conflict. Moral and scientific inconsistencies. Some stories, like the defeat of Goliath, challenge our understanding of historical and scientific reality. The portrayal of women and their roles often reflects ancient patriarchal norms, which can clash with modern views on gender equality. The notion of divine intervention in leadership and warfare might not align with contemporary ideas about governance and ethics. So, while 1 Samuel offers rich narratives and historical insights, it's crucial to approach it with a critical mind. If you're interested in honing your critical thinking skills, I highly recommend picking up a book on critical thinking by Dr. Bo Bennett. Get your copy to explore these ideas further. Overall, reading 1 Samuel from a secular viewpoint allows us to appreciate it as a piece of ancient literature and history, while also questioning its relevance and implications for today's world.